Hey, what's going on, YouTube? We are looking at week 3 in the NFL, and today we are using the Daily Grind DFS Optimizer. If you're not familiar with this tool, it gives us all kind of real-time data looking at the different lines across various leagues. We're obviously going to focus in on the NFL right now, but as it loads up here, you can see kind of how we're going to build this lineup in PrizePicks. We're going to look at the value that we're getting based off of the prop, what the odds are, and then we're going to compare it to other lines. And DGF also gives us a essentially kind of what the value is that PrizePicks has given us here, so minus 140 on that. So I use this to build out a bunch of different lineups. I highly recommend you check this tool if you just like building out player prop lineups. I've got a link in my description below, so click that, check it out. There's also the AI slip generator tool, which is a little bit more expensive. It's about $300 a month. And you can see over time here. So the total units, if you were to take the bets that they're putting in and, betting on all of the positive ones that you see here. So anything in green like this is considered to be good. You'd be up 23.17% on the ROI. So, you can do the math, however, whatever your unit size is, and you can see like you would essentially be making money over time, right? Um, so this is a really fun tool. You just go in, you look at this line here. So it's looking at Derrick Henry over the touchdowns, over the receptions for Jackson Smith-Njigba. This is actually going to look a lot like the slip that I just built with a couple of different adjustments. So let's just do it in real time. So I'll click on Bet on Prize Picks. Sometimes when I do this, though, it'll log me out for some reason. I like to do this more on my phone. Okay, no, it's good. So you take that. Sometimes you'll see this message. Some of the projections are copied. So this looks like a 5-pick lineup. Lineup looks good. Yep. Well, okay, so I'm not going to be able to bid on this because there is a college football prop in here. Let's see if it lets me. Nope. I am in a state that does not allow college football lineup picks, unfortunately. But just check that out. Really cool tool, and it really does the work for you. So it's constantly updating, constantly generating new slips, and you can check out more at the link below as well. But for today, we're going to build our own slip. I've already gone through and built the slip for you, so we're going to look at the picks first, and then we're going to go review the lineup here. So let me get the NFL selected. There is some E games in here, which I know absolutely nothing about, so I tend to stay away from those personally, but I will throw some of the AI slip generator tools in there sometimes and take those. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is Derrick Henry over a half touchdown, either rushing or receiving. You can see very high percent odds to hit. Anything over like 53.8 is considered really good. And you've got agreement here with others, so a heavy favorite on that. We'll add this one to it. Jackson Smith-Njigba, this has been hot all week. So everybody's very confident he's going over 4.5 here. And you can see, again, a pretty high percentage chance to hit coming off a really big week last week. Cameron Dicker, Chargers playing against the Patriots or the Steelers, excuse me. Should be a defensive game, a lot of runs, a lot of field goals. I like this a lot better than taking a total points for the field goal kicker because you just never know, but over 1.5 seems really good. Again, heavy agreement, minus 142 overall is the line here. And then I took a couple of others as well. So Javonte Williams over 2.5 receptions. Broncos probably going to be behind, trying to get back into it. So I liked that one as well. And then let's see. I think the next pick I took was not actually showing up here anymore. And so that's the other thing with this. So once I make the picks, I throw it into Winnable because time is money in this case. So you can either sign up for the free plan. That's essentially the pick that I'm showing you now that'll be sent to you. Or there's different types of subscriptions here if you're interested in those. And essentially, every pick I make, I'll send to you, and I've got bunch of lineups put in already. So let me see what there he is. Okay, so the odds have gone down on a little bit more, but still pretty risky. So we added that one to it. Okay, so yeah, it was Kyron Williams, less than 3.5 receptions. The San Francisco lineup is in kind of shambles right now. Or excuse me, the LA lineup is in shambles. They're playing the 49ers. Who knows what's going to happen? Offensive line's in trouble. Receiving core's in trouble. I think Stafford's going to spend a lot of the day on his back. So it's going to be a tough game. So this is the slip we built out here. So Derrick Henry over the half touchdown. Jackson Smith and then Jigba over the 4.5 receptions. Cameron Dicker more than 1.5 field goals made. Javonte Williams over 2.5 receptions. Aaron Jones less than a rushing or receiving touchdown. And then Kyron Williams less than 3.5. And then another slip that I did, I reused a couple of these. I removed Jackson Smith and Jigba because I'm heavily exposed to him in a lot of other lineups. So just to give me some optionality there. And I removed Kyron Williams down just because less than 3.5 receptions, they're going to be throwing a lot. I felt less comfortable about that than any pick on this lineup card. So I took those two off, and I'm just going against Caleb Williams and Anthony Richardson here. Less than 210 passing yards. Williams is barely thrown for over 100. I don't even think he's surpassed 210 total on the year. And then Anthony Richardson, less than 198.5 against the Bears defense. I'm expecting this to be a run-heavy, defensive battle with bad offenses. I don't like either of these quarterbacks to light it up through the air, so that's just one that I kind of built on the fly with this, but also gets me into the arena play at 125. So those are the two picks for today. Again, check out the DFS Optimizer tool. The link is in the bio, and then AI Slip Generator as well if you're interested for more. So those are our picks, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good luck.